My favorite part of my job is every day being close to nature, being close to the animals, smelling the grass, the blooms from the flowers. I've been here at the farm almost a year. This farm means to me something I always dreamed of. My name is Eddie Solis. I just turned 58 years old on February 12th. I come from a small town. I was abandoned. I never knew my mother and father. 6 brothers, with me 7, sister. My grandmother raised us all, but it was hard for her. Little by little, my brothers, my oldest one turned me on into heroin. I was around 13. We would just wake up for the drugs. Once I knew that what it was doing to me, it was too late. The damage was done. We never celebrated Christmas, Thanksgiving, holidays. I don't even know their birthdays. They don't even know, to this day, they don't even know mine. I did a burglary because I needed money to supply for my drug use. And that's when they caught me. And this last sentence, I did 27 years flat. In those 27 years, I did isolation. And isolation is segregation. You're only going to call out that cell 1 hour a day. Those 23 hours, you're going to spend in that cell. I've seen a lot of things happen in themselves. People lose their mind, talking to themselves, cutting themselves, hanging themselves. The first year, I had to put the world to the side. This is not for me no more. I'm not going to come out in a long, long time. I had to face reality. The prison, it was going to be my home. That little cell was going to be my home for 27 years. Over 20 years passed. And I was thinking to myself, when are these people going to let me go? I'm not a murderer. I'm just a drug addict. They threw the book at me for just heroin. You know what I'm saying? When I was going to parole on my short-way discharge, and they had to release me on October the 25th. I was supposed to go to Abilene. It's a halfway house over there. But they didn't finish the paperwork. And my friend here, Dennis, said, I'm going to get you out of there and bring you to Dallas. Right now, I'm trying to be more independent with myself. It's not easy doing paperwork or things like that. I'm still having trouble right now getting the food stamps. And right now, I live with 7 roommates. It's not easy living with 7 guys in an apartment. Like I lived close to 27 years in that cell, and I'm used to living by myself. Like I told my mentor, I wish one day I can just live by myself. I don't have to clean up to other people's, and I just pray to God that one day it'll happen. But I just have to be patient. I believe that God is going to open the door. But it will be a blessing. It's something that I really will cherish when it happens. It's healing, especially here. Little by little, I'm breaking out of my shell. I was still like in that egg, like the chicken, just picking at it, picking at it, picking at it. But I was still suffocating, not knowing what these things are. Love, kindness. But little by little, I'm already cracking out of that shell. I can breathe now. I can breathe. I always wanted to know what it meant to be, a family. I never knew it. That's why I break my back and bones and that farm. I want to give back. I want to make things bloom over there. What I didn't realize when I went into the gangs, what I thought of a family, this is what a family really is. I'm grateful that God brought me here. This is what I always really needed. It took me 58 years, but I found it. And I cherish it.
Eddie's story is one of so many. And while he has come so far from where he started, the road ahead is long. Bonton Farms walks with Eddie and others to offer the foundation needed for a fresh start, such as jobs, housing, transportation, fair credit, and a family to belong to. But the joy you see comes from within, and the transformation profound. Will you join us